and welcome to Coffee with Tea, where we come try to make the world a better place, one sip at a time. In my cup today is jasmine green tea, and it is delicious, a little jazzy. So my husband and I do marriage education classes, and one of the most commonly asked questions is, how do you know when someone is the one? How do you know they are to be your significant other? Well, Jesus says in 2 Corinthians 6:14, we are not to be yoked with unbelievers. In other words, not to be unevenly yoked. A yoke is a wooden beam that goes on oxen or animals to help them steer straight down the road while carrying corn, harvest, whatever. If that isn't on properly, it's considered an uneven yoke, and it makes the journey difficult. So Jesus is telling us, make sure that you believe what the other person believes in so that your journey isn't difficult. So make sure that that person is consistent with your beliefs. When you go to a doctor and you say, maybe I have a headache, I am fatigued and a little nauseous, the doctor might say, well, these symptoms are consistent with that of a concussion. So that means this equals that. Make sure that the person is evenly yoked with you. Secondly, you want them to be consistently consistent. What I mean by that is you want them to be compatible, consistent with you over a period of time. So consistent means compatible or equal with, but it also means doing something the same way over a period of time. Make sure they ain't flaky. That's what my mother used to say. Make sure that the stuff they say they want in the beginning is what they want over a period of time. But finally, what I often tell my girls is one of the quick ways you can make sure that someone is on the same page with you is if you see that person and you think about, if I couldn't make it somewhere and I needed her or him to represent me, maybe a family event, cookout or something, could they represent you? No? But if they can, now you're cooking with gas. So make sure that the other person you are considering spending your life with, your significant other, they are consistently consistent, and make sure they can represent you well. Happy Labor Day. See you next Monday. That you're evenly yoked. Make sure